Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Indiana. The weather, reality, all of that.
I got to hear about you being in sunny Florida. Is that what this is about tonight?
Sorry, not sorry.
Or should I say, zip tie certified? That was a great video, man. Loved it.
Funny story about that video.
I want to know about the green screen that you were in front of when you first started that video. Let's hear it. There's got to be a story behind it.
And didn't stop by. I was on a plane, bro. It's hard to make him stop. I don't do any. I have a ton of buddies in Florida, and I never see them when I go because it's just all leisure and family and fun.
Right.
So that green screen was in the garage at the
B&B?
The condo deal. Yeah.
Right on.
So this dude, there's like 26 of us in one house. There's a theater room, there's video games, there's pool tables, there's a pool, there's a hot tub.
Bro, you look like you were a little spent in front of the green screen at that point.
It was late. I think it was, bro, I think I had walked 5 miles at Disney that day.
Oh my gosh. That's brutal.
So, yeah.
Brutal.
I did still manage to shop while I was gone. So, there's a lot to talk about with that.
Let's go.
And the new release, finally. Dude, we've been dying to talk about this Toyota because we drove it months ago. And we have, I think, the realest video on the internet. But whatever.
Agreed, 100%. And again, there was 3 of us driving it, along with, Pete's crazy zip tie certified shifting sideways.
Man, I was like, you know what? I'm going to let that truck be in there. Like, this isn't like a legit review. I didn't have it, never saw a manual. The things I spoke to were just what I noticed. And I'd like to speak to the differences tonight because now I'm more aware of them because it's actually listed on the website and those kinds of things. So there are going to be people who say this is just a Coyote. And I can tell you exactly why it's not. Down to the bolts.
The nuts and the bolts.
We'll get into that. I think I may get one of those Toyotas. I'm glad we got to do a video on it. But I kind of think I want one. And like I've been doing with so many of the kits, I'm liable to hop it up, fix it up, upgrade it, run it, and let it rip. Sell it. If I can turn them around, I'll keep getting them and I'll do the new ones. This thing is gone. Now that I'm here, I got to box it up. The International Scout 10 scale is boxed up.
You should have tied a parachute to it and had the captain throw it out the window on the way over, right?
The 737.
Yeah, you could have done that a couple hours ago. See, Chris says I'll keep buying them off of you. Dude.
Not? By the way, last show, I really felt like it was the first time I really put the word out where I was like, you know what, I like building kits so much. Let me know.
Sure.
I got a guy sending me a box full of stuff to upgrade on our rig. I mean, because of it. I got hit up a couple times too, like emails, whatever, direct messages, Facebook, whatever. Nice. So I will upgrade the kit you already have. I'll build you a new one, or I'll sell you one of mine. I'm in business. Yeah. I'm in business because it's the best way to stay in business.
Yep.
And it's the only way I can get boxes. When I buy a new one, it's the only way I can get a box to ship an old one. So,
you know what, Ryan? I kind of wish that I could come across somebody who'd want to trade one of their SBR
they're
for
on
like
sale now.
for like a couple big six bodies of their choice that's sitting on my rack.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm just, I really want one of those. And I set up shop down in the basement, and I haven't been down there lately, but I'm like looking at my rack with all of my bodies on it, and I'm like, why in the hell are you printing out 2 more Blazer bodies, kid? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what's wrong with us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna keep doing them. I'm treating these things like baseball cards at this point.
Good point.
I'm gonna do it, and
Yeah.
I think I am gonna pop on the new Toyota. I want to do that. I know what it needs. It needs some brass and a power system. That's it. That's it.
That and your mod to drop the shocks down.
Well, it's Portal, so I don't know if I can do it on that one. I don't think so.
You should be able to.
No, because on a Portal they're already sharing position with the links.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh, I guess didn't realize that.
Yes. Which is why my straight axle mod is beast. Because
Gotcha.
you have that opportunity to do it on a straight axle that you don't have on a Portal. Because the Portal is already doing it.
Right.
The Portal already shares shock and link mounts together, which is probably where I got the idea.
Yeah, but your Portal's putting your center of gravity on your axle higher, right?
Yes, a little bit.
So I mean, your center of gravity is going up with the Portal.
It's going up, but your clearance improves by so much.
Totally does. Absolutely. But that truck is, it's a trail truck. The way it sits. It's a great trail truck.
It's top heavy because of the cage work.
The cage work, yeah. And the portals.
And the port, it's more the cage work though. But yeah, the portals, I hear guys say that. Yes, it's officially going to raise the center of gravity a little bit, but it's so down there that it can't be that substantial. But I think the trade-off of getting over things is worth it. But personally, I prefer straight axles. And I think some guys would have wished to have seen straight axles on that Toyota. So if you want straight axles on that Toyota, let me know. Let's talk. We can do it.
Yep. Buy them and put them on.
So I think I'm going to get one. I think
straight axles, drop the shocks down to that bottom link position, put the rings inside the wheels or put the knuckles on the front. I think that truck needs brass all the way around, honestly, in the wheels.
It needs brass. And if you could get the center of gravity down a little bit, even if you stay with the portals, you can do shock keys and kind of drop it.
Right.
I misquoted a little bit, but I was also right at the same time where I was calling them 419s. They're like 465s. They're not 475s. They are slightly smaller than the regular 475s we always see, but they're not as small as a 419. So the difference there being, I'll show you. I don't know, man. The specs weren't right on the site, so I wonder if they are 419. But anyway, that's a 419 up against the 475.
Yeah.
Which seems, I guess maybe it is a little bigger than a 419, but it's not a 475 for sure. And these are just samples. They're not those tires. But yeah, it's a neat looking rig. It's nice to see a licensed Toyota.
Oh, for sure.
There's
Yeah.
some definite differences. The Coyote has its own shock towers, but this Toyota is definitely very much like a base camp, except that it has dig, smaller tires,
Mm-hmm.
and the trail gear rock sliders and new truss work on the axles and stuff.
I do like those new rock sliders. Those
They
are nice.
are awesome. They're similar to this, but they're not the same.
When we drove that at France Park for that video, there was things that I was, when you were videoing me driving that thing, there was things that I was getting over the top of that I would have never gotten over with the normal rock sliders.
100%. And these are boat sides, but the boat sides that are on the Toyota also have those outer rails. So there's like provisions for,
Right.
they're different.
Yep,
So
they are different.
they're awesome and smooth, but they're better. They're different.
Yeah, those are more contoured, where the ones on the bottom of the Toyota look like they're more just, I forget, but they feel more flat. Like how the Coyote's got like a contour that comes up towards the inside there. The other ones on the Toyota look like they're more flat.
We'll look at it online here in a minute. I think they're very similar, except that they receive the outer rail.
They got zip ties on them.
We'll look at them. But I was right when I mentioned it in the intro, where the Coyote front body mount is at an angle. If you look at my hat.
Yep.
And the one on the Toyota is straight back instead of upward like that.
Yep.
That could be partly because these have their own. The only thing that has these shock towers is the Coyote.
What's the difference between the Coyote rails, the chassis rails, and this?
The
Toyota.
chassis rails are going to be the same, but the bumpers, the shock towers,
And
the shock towers are actually like a base camp, not like the Coyote.
So what about the skid? Skid plate probably different too.
The middle skid is the same.
It is, okay.
But the rock sliders are what's different than even this.
Yep.
Now I did put dig on this one, so it's very much like this Toyota at this point. But I'm really, the bumper on the front of that Toyota looks a lot like the bumper we're using on the pre-runners.
Yep.
But it's, I like it. I'm telling you, I think I want those bumpers and rock sliders for some other projects for sure. You trimmed yours up neat. That worked out. That was cool.
Yeah, it worked out. But yeah, I did do
some run this since I have not run it since I got the brushless and the dig in it. And so besides that, you got the high clearance links on the back of this one. But otherwise,
the Toyota is just straight links, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's got portals, so yeah.
And it comes with the dig in it already. You don't get overdrive.
Right.
But that's not hard to do. I know how now. You just have to put in whichever one you want to achieve it.
Yep.
Diff gear. So I could look at the spare parts and tell you exactly what you got to do. Basically, if it comes with 27x8 gears, you just throw a 30x8 in the back.
Yep.
And you win. If it comes with 30x8s, then you throw a 33x8.
Yeah, you got to go higher. Yep.
Yeah. And you're underdriving it. It's all the same.
Yeah, man. I never understood why some people think that, it's really, I guess it's how you got geared, right? Whether it's overdrive or underdrive.
Yeah.
Whether you go to the transmission or the front diff or the rear.
What's nice about doing it in the diffs is you don't have to mess with, the transmission just is what it is.
It's a huge huge bonus to be able to tear the diff apart and change the two
it's
gears
so
there.
much easier just doing it.
So much easier. Yeah.
And I got brass on this one, man, and it's dope.
Have you ran that? Like you haven't ran that at the rocks at Bonnie, have you?
Not since it's been brushless.
Well, we need that. We need to get back out now. Thanks for bringing the snow back home from Florida. Appreciate it. Number one.
Jiminy Christmas.
But last Thursday or Friday it was 60. So we got, Wednesdays the weather's going to break here soon, and we can get back over to Bonnie and go crawl on those rocks over there before the poison ivy starts up again.
Seriously. I'll bring over a pump up sprayer and kill that stuff this year.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you can. The membership used to be something that you did just add to your cart and buy, and now it's built upon. They've changed the way that works, where you. It depends on how much money you spent, I guess. Get you access, but here's the deal. If you're not logged into your free account when you make those purchases, it won't stack them up. It won't know. If you check out under this name or that name or guest or whatever, it doesn't add them up. So definitely you have to make sure you're logged in if you want to get to that status where you can call. But here's the deal. Whether you email, chat, or get on the phone, it's the same people who are going to handle your case. All you got to do is start a case, whether it's through chat or email, and tell them what's going on. They have to operate within a parameter and protocol, but everybody that works there is great and wants to help. But there's a process. And yeah, things change, and whoever answers the phone or the email doesn't have any control over what's up with corporate changes, but they're willing to help you. You just have to give them your information. That's it. Order number, what's the problem? Yeah. Yeah, the overdrive on the axials at the diffs. Yes, I did a video on how to increase the overdrive from 10% to like 22 on this one. Yeah, and it's at the diff on this one.
Yeah, I see the overdrive in this thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Slapping lips, what up?
Chuck, what's going on?
The VFD had 6% built into them out of the box, I believe. I know my Origin Classic has 6.5 overdrive out of the box, and the Phoenix might have been that way too.
My Ecto it's got some overdrive built into it as well, out of the box.
I know I did the overdrives on the Phoenix, so it's like 20 and 40 or something, I think. But it may actually be like six, and I can't remember now. It may have a little tiny bit of overdrive anyway, and then like 20 or 40, I think is what it is.
Where's the sweet spot, everybody, for overdrive?
I know what I think it is.
Well, it depends on. I guess it depends on what you're doing with it or where you're crawling at, like what kind of terrain. But I like a 20 to 22, 25% overdrive, at least on the rocks.
I think 10's okay to have it, but not notice you have it. I think, yeah, it does depend on the terrain. I got 20 now on the Coyote, but all that overdrive I had on the Phoenix, I always ran it low, not the super high one. Yeah, you can get some serious deals on whatever Vanquish stuff is left at Horizon. And they drop prices not just for a sale, but just in general. I put a link in the description if you want to go check out all the stuff that got dropped. You can get an SCX6 for $200 less now. You can get an SBR for a good chunk less. You can get all kinds of stuff for less than it was. Check out my link in the description if you want to go right to that listing with all of those things.
So yeah, I agree. Anything over 10% on trail, you don't want it. My mullet truck, I'm running I got a lot of overdrive in that truck, but I still drive it on the trail. But you know what? We trail for a little bit and then we get into some heavy crap, So I mean, I don't really care as long as I'm not on hard surface.
The Phoenix will be his first truck with overdrive.
Nice.
Nice.
So that Cherokee Rock Village looks like an awesome place. 15% is enough. Just notice. Yep, exactly. Agreed. Yep. Yeah. If you're climbing on rocks, I like a decent amount of underdrive in the back.
It sucks you down just a little bit.
Well, it does, but you know what? In some ways,
which is good.
It kind of reminds me of a soft dig in a way.
Yes.
If you get yourself in the right position,
exactly,
you can definitely use it to your advantage. The only time it really sucks to have a lot of overdrive is coming down. Down something, it's fairly steep. Then it gets you in trouble. What's up, Fred? What's up, Lyndon? Crazy Quad Brothers, what's going on? Yeah.
Thanks to you guys who popped in on the new video. It's nice to get views and comments on the new video when you're trying to compete. It helps keep the front pulling up for sure, and it stretches it all because there is more going on at the front. It sucks it down a little.
It's dragging the back end,
Yeah.
That's why I absolutely love my little mullet truck with the amount of overdrive I got in that thing.
Soft dig's a good way to say it.
Yeah,
I can't wait to run the Gilamon on the brushless now.
Well, that's right. You got the 1800 in there.
I got some stuff I need to run. I got the Origin that needs painted sitting right there, bro. I got to tell you what I bought. I got to tell you what I bought.
What? You bought something else?
Yeah.
What'd you get now?
Yeah, I did. Well, I needed a box to ship the Vanquish in, so I had to buy another.
Oh my gosh.
Rig.
Oh no.
And well, here, I've been chomping at the H10 optic kit.
Yeah, but you bought an RTR.
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
I know you were talking about it.
It's the difference between the kit and the RTR is $40. And I'm going to get the radio, the receiver, the motor, ESC, wheels and tires for $40. I'll use them in something else, a trail truck or what, you know what I mean? I may not use them in the optic, but when I get rid of a rig, it'll already have a radio, whatever.
I'm shocked, honestly, that you did buy the RTR.
$40 is what
I know, but you do like building them, and I know you're really looking forward to doing that build because I've heard it's a really nice build.
Here's the build satisfaction that I'm going to get for the optic, because I do want to get my hands in on it, right? When I change the motor power system and go Spectrum in it, I'll get my hands on it. And when I put the Origin files on it, I want that you have the files.
Yep.
For the Origin. Yep. So I'm going to do them. I'd like to do them.
Yeah, because I'm working on an SCX6 body of that.
Yeah, and I won't have to do anything but print it the way it came.
Right. But I like a challenge. We like challenges. I like a challenge. And I'm like, you know what? Why not? Why not try and make a Origin body that fits on the 6?
Oh, 100%.
If I can do the dog truck, hell, I should be able to do that.
Yeah, and go to it, man. I want those files for that Origin though, and they're gonna be. I'm gonna do. I'll finish them nice and smooth. Um, I'd like to make it look as nice as I can, but
Yeah,
I
those
like that body style on the panels. So I'm gonna have
those
10 optic panels for sale as well.
I think those I'm pretty sure the files that I have, there's like, I don't know, 5 or 6 different like hoods that are
Oh,
available in those.
sweet.
They got different openings for around the shocks at the tops.
Everybody talking to everybody. What up? Yeah,
Like,
dude. So I got that. I almost got a boom kit, but it'll happen next. So I got the optic. I found I keep an eye on RC Chop Shop. Guess what finally popped up in the listings?
no clue.
The base camp transmission. So I got it.
Nice.
Yeah. So nothing weird. It'll be a
Smoke
base
stock.
camp builder's kit straight up.
Dude, that I gotta tell you, that transmission, the base camp transmission,
It's good.
or just the straight up 10-3 transmission, the simple one is perfect for these pre-runners. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this 10-3 that I've got in this Megalodon that came out, that was the Rubicon transmission, that thing's gonna it is literally going to self-destruct into a million pieces right before our eyes, because I got it locked in second gear, bro. That thing's an animal. It's gonna just rip and fly into a million pieces.
He may have more than one on the site. RC Chop Shop. They didn't have any for a long time. But the base camp me using the base camp transmission, and this isn't even about it being a pre-runner, it's just it period, because I built this one off parts. But I don't have to change the skid, I don't have to change the servo mount. It's gonna be easy breezy.
Yep.
Because I think I'm gonna mount this one back up to something and try to move it. I can't sell it by itself.
Right.
I don't think. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm taking both my SCX6s to beat the creek, and you know what? If somebody wants to offer me the money for a body in that truck, I'm gonna hand them the radio and go, here you go, enjoy it. Because at this point, I'll come back and start 3D printing more bodies.
Seriously. What's interesting about the base camp is, and you don't know unless you know, is the base camp builder's kit straight axle, and the base camp is portal. And now the base camp Toyota is portal as well, but with some cool changes.
Yep.
And it should be cool changes, because the base camp's like what, 350, and this thing is $499.
Yep.
The base camp didn't have lights and didn't have a dig though, and it didn't have those dope rock sliders.
Well, the base camp's the base kit, right? Base camp. It's base. It's a base model.
Except that it's not, because the base camp RTR is portal.
Hey, what do you think about putting portal on the back of this guy?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't know. It sounds like more problems for gear things to go wrong.
But I'm tempted to just throw a portal axle. I've got them. Just throw a portal axle in it, see what it does. I mean, it takes 10 minutes to change it, right?
Yeah, do it.
Just to see what it will do. The way that it sits right now, and just go out and do the pre-rip thing with it on the beach.
Try it. See what you get.
I'd be curious to see
It's
what kind
probably
of...
even a little bit.
Should be a little faster. No, it'll be a little slower.
Yeah,
It'll be a little slower.
I think so. Dude, that first base camp, I call it the Toy Coma. It's totally a Tacoma. just like the TRX4 Sport, but they never will claim it. I hope we see more licensed Toyota stuff from Axial, because that's one of the more exciting things about this new Toyota is that it's licensed legit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep. Yeah, for sure. Making myself a paracord lanyard for my transmitter. Sweet.
nice.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with paracord. I got that stuff laying around everywhere. It's good to have. OTSC combo, but never opened.
Yeah, man, I got a guy sending me a base camp with all the Trill axle housings and a bunch of other upgrades to do for him. And it's kind of, I mean, you and I would just totally, most of us here would just do our own things. But okay, I did it before. I did it
But
for some guys at the hobby shop before too, where they wanted B-locks and tires and light kits and all the things, and I did it.
There's people that, you know, there's people out there that have great skills that we don't have. So, you know, we
Yeah.
all you know, we all have to look out for each other and say, hey, can you do this for me? Because I don't know how to
Fred's
do
getting
it.
ready to Fred's getting ready to get a dope builder's kit base camp. The Scout,
The mint julep.
mint julep, dude. Reef servo, hobby wing, 2-in-1 brushless.
Right on, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
boxed.
I'm tempted to start selling my pre-runners, tell you the truth.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I need to downsize a couple things. I'm gonna sell most all of my airplanes too. I'm gonna keep my T20, my big carbon ZT28, and my Kristen Eagle. This Prometheus goes bye-bye, and yeah, I've got, I don't know, 18 planes upstairs I need to get rid of.
Oh man.
Yep.
I still want that T6. I still want the T6. DXC Plus thumb wheel conversion. Take the thumb steer off of a DX3. It fits. You can just buy the DX3 thumb wheel, I think, by
Should
itself.
be able to. Probably can.
All you got to do is use the same. Make sure you use the same screw. The screws are actually different sizes. So the stock screw on the DXC Plus, get a little tiny washer or something. I think I went through a zip tie square instead of a washer to screw the stock screw on. But my DXC Plus has a thumb steer on it, and it's off an old DX3.
Zip tie certed. Yep.
Zip tie certified, even on the damn. I can see it. It's the square part of the. It's like the washer. Otherwise, the screw goes too far in.
Right. Exactly, and then it just tightens up on itself.
It doesn't need to, and
Right.
or you need a little washer or something.
Boss, yeah, lucky you, man. Don't catch poison ivy, dude. When the day that Ryan and Kirk and I did the maiden voyage with my Red Cat Verdict 6, Kirk and I got into the poison ivy there that day. Dude, bro. The funny thing is, I came back and was showing my fiance the video footage, and she's like, "You need to go take a shower." I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "You were in like the middle of a bunch of poison ivy." I'm like, "Hey, we're running cars. We don't care. We're walking in. Who cares?"
I'm always kind of careful to wash my hands and get my shoes and change clothes, but
yeah,
I can't usually even say the word poison ivy without getting it. But I didn't get any.
zip tie certed, man. It's the way to go.
Do you have an Aero Scout to get rid of?
Do I know? I do not.
I'm keeping mine.
I do not have a Aero Scout.
I will have some planes by next fall to get
It's
rid of.
it's gonna be hard for me to get rid of my tiger cat.
Then don't. Who's making you?
Me, I need to make more room. That's all.
Oh man, you get a couple storage lockers like Fred's got to justify to house his passion.
Oh my lord. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding.
But
Wow.
I'm
Friends of
pretty
being too.
pumped up about all of it.
So, do you have the optic yet, or you're waiting for it?
Hopefully, it'll be here by Wednesday's show. The new transmission ought to be here any minute now. I got a new receiver and another hobby wing and another servo coming, so I can finish this dude. And that's just a crawler. The pre-runner, the second pre-runner's, it's good to go. I just got to do the front twin I-beam part.
Are you going to convert that one that the Corvair body's sitting on?
That Corvair is going to be a crawler. I may print off a bigger Corvair body to fit on my stretched out Lightning Bug.
Okay, got you.
Because it's fast already. It's stretched. It's wide.
Right.
And when I go wider on that Corvair body, I think I can clear the skids. Gotcha. So I'm going to actually bolt on. I should try it out. Because I did buy the Coyote rock sliders. So I have a set that I can put on this spare parts one.
Yep.
And see if this guy works. But they're sitting around here somewhere still in the package.
The nice thing is you can trim them down, to get them fit inside that body. Right?
If I have to, yeah.
Yep.
If I have to, yes. And if I'm going to cut some down, I'll cut down the regular ones, not the nice boat sides. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I got to take this bumper off, though. I guess I never screwed it on.
That Stinger bumper that Kirk's got on the front of his Megalodon pre-runner, that really looks good. And didn't he put it on backwards or something? He did something different with his. It just looks really good the way it sits compared to mine on my Megalodon.
Yeah, I don't remember.
So I see you got your Stinger on there.
Yeah, this is a CJ7 Stinger. I just had an extra one.
Chuck, I have no planes left. Sold them all from I moved from Florida to Pennsylvania. Yeah. Yeah, I got my Prometheus up here. You can't see, it's pretty dark, but I've flown a handful of times. Ryan's flown it once, and I hung it up for now, but I would definitely want to sell it. It sucks, but because you can't replace it. But, knowing Horizon, who knows? They'll probably relaunch that at some point, too.
Yeah, I think these may be, I don't know if they're a little skinnier or not, the Coyote sliders. But I'm about to see. I'm about to see.
Nice. Feel more new in box.
Bumper real quick. And so when I put the sliders on, I can actually get this thing to come down over it. Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Well, I spent the day painting my bedroom today.
That sounds like. That reminds me of what I left behind when I went to Florida was this big tile job. Now I remember. Oh,
you left it behind and it's still waiting for you, isn't it?
It is. Back. I got all the way to the ceiling with it, though. So all I got left is the floors in there.
Nice. Yeah. No, my bedroom, when I bought this house, of course, it's a vaulted ceiling in the bedroom. Dude, It had brown walls, brown paint on all the walls except for the one, and the biggest, tallest wall had black wallpaper with red roses in it, dude. And I'm like, that's got to go. So I spent like 4 nights steaming all that wallpaper off of that wall. This was, I don't know, 7 years ago. So just decided to paint it more of a like a grayish, more gray, a little bit of blue hue in it for like more of a nautical look.
Okay.
So that's what we did for 5.5 hours today. But
Fun.
I've all you've seen it, I think. I got a canoe in my bedroom hanging from the ceiling. So
A what?
you've seen it, my canoe hanging from the ceiling.
No, I haven't been in your bedroom, bro.
Bro, when you and Bobby were over, we all went upstairs to my room where all my airplanes were at. I thought I showed you
Maybe I
guys.
did. I don't know. Maybe I did.
Dude, that canoe is like over 100 years old, bro.
I think I did see it. It's wood.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh wow, are these two-part deal? They are. How? How's that work?
Those new sliders are 2-part? Oh wow.
Ah,
So they're sandwiched together. So you get the wait a minute.
yeah.
So okay, so they sandwich together. So you got smooth on top, smooth on bottom.
And that's what the difference is. So this part's the same, I bet, that bolts on the Toyota, but
Yep.
this part's different where it's got openings for the rails to
For the
go on
rails.
the side.
Yep.
I see. Okay. We're getting ready to see if this body fits.
Let's see. Let's go, man.
We're getting ready to see right now. I need magnet tips. I lose my magnetism on a couple of these tips.
Yeah, what would we do without magnetized tips anymore, right?
Bro, I remember the first time I ever worked on an airplane, I was like, I can't believe how small this stuff is. Because I've been doing
Yeah,
house remodels forever.
right. I'm gonna get some water. I'm still talking to you.
All right. Nice. And if you want the smooth bit on there, you can screw it on from the top. That's pretty slick.
I guess my question to you is, Ryan, have you taken your SCX-30 apart yet? You want to talk about small parts?
I'm not taking that one apart. That one's going to stay
cow.
just the way it is, I'm
You need
afraid.
a pair of needle nose just to change shocks.
Unless they start feeding me parts for them, it's not coming apart. I really enjoyed building that Origin, though, man.
Student Odd says to regain your magnetism, just slide a good magnet along the side of the bit. Yep.
Yeah.
For sure.
I won't be surprised if this doesn't fit, though, after doing it. But that's okay. I can
So
make
he's going. Did you go to any RC anything in Florida?
No,
Nothing.
no. I went to Disney World one day, and then I've been chilling at the. I played a bunch of pickleball.
Oh, pickleball, man. That's the big time sport of all sports in Florida nowadays.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I mean, mix tennis with ping pong
Right.
and have a ball.
Yep. Yep. I got a good buddy that lives upriver that he goes to Florida for the winter months and he plays pickleball every morning.
Why wouldn't you? It was fantastic. My mother and father-in-law play it, and so they brought the stuff with them. And we're at this complex where there's you you can walk down to the tennis courts of basketball or pickleball and do it. Oh man, it fits.
You got lucky. It just fits.
It fits.
There you go. All right, let's go. Let's get it done. Let's take it for a drive.
Well, I'm waiting on my transmission.
Well, let's just hot glue one in for the night. Let's take it out and
I've
run
got
it in
to
the snow.
create my body mounts.
Hot glue it in. Let's go. It's snowing outside. Let's see it crawl in the snow.
Nah.
You're gonna have to get that snow star revved up pretty soon, Ryan, and take it out because it's snowing.
It's ready, man.
My truck is white. It's no longer silver.
Yeah, that fits good. That fits good. And that makes me think that if I went with the Toyota ones, they would work too, but it would raise up the body to like here. Ish. So we'll see.
I guess it's not. How heavy is that body?
It's not.
You know.
I mean, it's heavier than Lexan would be, but as low as I'm going to have it, and I'm already on deep dish Patagonias, it's going to be awesome.
You said that was a crawler, right? It's gonna be a crawler.
Yeah, and I'll make a slightly bigger body for the pre-runner.
Okay.
Nice. I was wanting to bolt those Coyote sliders up and see what was up.
And you said that's that's a base camp chassis for the most part, right?
This is a base camp builder's kit. Well, this is leftovers
Right,
from
but
base camp builder's kits.
but it's a base camp builder's kit, really.
It's a base camp builder's kit with Coyote sliders. That's the only difference, brother. And it's going to have Muse drive shafts, like metal drive shafts.
So it's a base Coyote. How nice.
Kind of, sort of.
It's a base Coyote, ladies and gentlemen. Axial's first base Coyote.
Well, you should have seen what I named the show. Toyota versus Coyota.
Oh, I see it, yeah. Toyota 10.3 versus Coyote. Hey, we just call it whatever the heck we want.
Dude, that's why I said in the video, I was like, sometimes we call it RC3D Fab Factory.
I got to get my crap together over here because all you guys get to see with me is an airplane in the background and a ceiling fan going around and around.
I think I can stand to raise that body a little. So maybe that will go for the.
From here, it doesn't look like much, Ryan. We'll say it's sitting pretty good.
It's pretty good. It could maybe go up a tick. I'm going to see if there's spare parts for that Toyota, brother. Antmo, that is a 1962 Corvair, 2-door. Yep.
It's a 2.5 door. A louvered two. It's a louvered 2.5 door.
Yeah. It's going to be good. It's going to be good, man. I'm excited to make the fast one. and put the lights on the roof and all that and see what it takes.
Yeah.
I think I might go crazy on the reinforcement inside a little bit.
I went crazy on the seam on my pre-runner that I 3D printed because I printed it in 2 halves. I went wild crazy with the glue and the mesh tape
Nice
on that seam. So this is going to be one of the back fenders that blows out before it breaks in half.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm just anxiously waiting for warmer weather.
I can't wait to run those again, dude. That was a blast.
We got to get back down to France Park again.
Yeah, because you could do everything there. I love that place.
In the summertime, I didn't realize it. They have a zip line that goes across that lake.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's terrifying. And
I'd be all in, man.
Better than parachuting.
Yeah, forget about parachuting. I ain't doing it. Why jump out of a perfectly good airplane? Not me.
I don't get it.
I don't either. Especially people doing it these days without parachutes.
You ever see a guy get their parachute tangled up?
Oh, in the tail?
Just on
just on themselves?
Where it doesn't open. And then they're all. Can you imagine the drag as you're falling? It's got a hold of you, and you can't reach what you want to reach.
Mm-hmm. Because you gotta get that one released, and then hope your auxiliary opens.
Louise.
Yeah. All right, boss. He's got 70 airplanes. You want another 15? Let's make a deal.
They gave it to me.
The pain.
They gave it to me. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We're erecting these shelves, dude. My background's changing.
What's up, Mike Bird?
Bro. Dude, I can't wait.
I like having friends like you, man. There's all kinds of new toys to test drive. Keep buying them. Keep buying them, Ryan.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, man. Second and third jobs, selling off stuff to get new. It's cool. I'll do it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I went on Chop Shop, totally ready to buy a CJ7 transmission in the servo mount, and just like, okay, fine, and a new skid. And I saw that base camp transmission. I was like, yes. I about got another base camp builder's kit just to get that transmission, which makes no sense. Except for, it does.
You know what? You honestly, again, you don't want this transmission that was in the CJ7 or in this Renegade.
I know the base camp one's better.
That's whenever this transmission in this Megalodon, this 10.3 Rubicon transmission blows apart, I'm just going to take it and chuck it all in the trash. I'll save the gears, what's left, whatever, chuck everything else in the trash, and then I'll go take and buy a base camp.
My CJ7 is the only one that still has that
tranny.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I wasn't against them. It's just I built so many of the base camp ones.
Yep.
You kind of have to assume that they're not going to take steps backwards. So,
I mean, this sounds like a typical Arma machine now.
Like a basher. Oh, yeah, dude. Mine does too.
It's crazy. There, you all got to see a toy from me tonight in action. I just drove my truck in front of y'all.
That transmission I bought was $60.
What? Wow.
But if you had to buy the case and the gears and the posts and the bearings and all the stuff.
Oh, yeah, it'd be way more than that.
Yeah, it would. That's why I was like, dude, I'll get it.
I was looking at the parts in this transmission, like what's in your CJ7. And I'm like, I forgot how many actual working parts are in this transmission. And this was a kit. The Rubicon was a kit. I think they were on sale for like, I don't know, $2.99 or something. And I bought one builder's
Yeah,
kit, and I put this transmission together, and I think that was my first full build, and I got a little bit lost in that transmission for a little bit.
it's easy to.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, RC Chop Shop, dude. Check them out and check out Jenny's RC. Tell them I sent you. But I check out RC Chop Shop like weekly because they drop new stuff all the time.
I had them up on my computer, and it just actually updated last night.
They drop new all the time. They may have another Basecamp Trans. But make sure it says Basecamp Trans because there's so many different 10.3s and 10.2s and the original 10 and the 10 Pro that you gotta make sure you know what you're getting. And I don't know if everybody even knows what it is they have half the time, but when they say Basecamp, it's fine. That's it. That's it. That's gonna work for the new stuff and the base camps. So the Toyota and the Coyote, that's base camp. It's a low center of gravity chassis, or it's a low center of gravity transmission because it's in the middle down low instead of up in the front with the transmission case that looks scale.
Yeah, they still have them for $60 on here.
Nice. I'm glad I checked.
I mean, there's an add to cart button. It doesn't say sold out, so it's still available.
Yeah, I thought I saw two when I got the one. Mine's already
shipped. Wow. They actually have. So they actually, well, hold on a minute. I'm looking at this real quick. So they have the Axle SCX 10.3 complete transmission with straight axle gearing. And then they have the Axle SCX 10.3 base camp complete transmission with dig function, $65.
You want the base camp.
So what's this other one? I want to look at this.
If you look at the pictures, the holes don't match.
Oh, so the transmission the one for $60, that looks more like I think that might be is that the transmission that's in the
base camp? It's not.
It's the transmission, Ryan, that's in the in your CJ, I believe. I'm almost certain of that.
You're frozen, and I can't see what you're trying to show me.
It's fine. Am I back?
No. Now you are.
So, yeah, there was the transmission I'm looking at on there for $60 is the one that's in your CJ.
Yeah.
The one that I got in the Megalodon.
Yeah.
And then the base camp $65 with the dig.
And the base camp one means I don't have to change the skid and the servo mount. So the Tacoma, the new Toyota, the Coyote can use that base camp transmission without any messing.
Direct replacement parts.
It's all about where the bolts are.
Yep.
There's multiple bolt patterns for 10.2s and 10.3s.
Yep. Yeah, because they changed the skid and they changed the transmission, the base of it.
Even among the 10.2s, there are different holes, depending. And
yeah, you're right. There are.
I know it because I've researched it.
Because the 10.2 skid plate has actually 6 holes in it, doesn't it? Because you got
right, but you're going to either need this 4 or that 4.
Right. Yeah, left or right of center. Yep.
Mike Bird, I think Jenny's RC is more new, broken down. Where with Chop Shop, it's a mix of new and used, but a lot of probably used. which I'll take the risk. I'm not sure I'd want to buy used basher parts, but crawlers, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, 100%.
They've been bulletproof for me. The transmissions and stuff, even the diff gears.
The diffs are fine, yeah.
Even as hard as we've treated them.
Usually, it's a axle housing that breaks, if anything.
You guys broke 10.2 stuff, but I haven't broken anything 10.3 yet.
Well, it's because 2 years ago I didn't know how to drive a damn crawler. That's why I was like, throttle out, man, throttle out.
It's because you hopped them up and put 2 2s on a 10.2.
I did that, but that was after I finally figured out what I was doing. But
and Kirk's place is hard, though, bro. It's easy to get bound up at Kirk's.
Oh yeah, and that's what I was doing. I was like, oh, it won't move. Well, let's just give it some more juice.
Hand of God, that thing, dude.
I was breaking, dude. Every time I went over to Kirk's, I broke something and had to throw it in the car and come home and fix it because I didn't have more than one crawler. What's up, Ty?
What up, Ty?
You see, Ryan forced me to take a nap a little while ago so I could get up and join him at 9 o'clock.
I said I was coming back. So the video Thursday that dropped on the new Toyota, if you don't watch it, haven't seen it yet, go watch it after the show. Please comment on it because I actually invested some money on it as well, targeting ads. So I want to get as much out of that video as I can, which is goofy, but I did it. It's targeted. It's not bots. I basically bought ads to run my video in other Toyota videos. We'll see what happens.
Toyota videos.
Yeah, other axial Toyota videos. You should see an ad for me.
And you know what? That video that you did do of that, or we did, whatever. It's real. It's cool. And it's down at France Park. What a great place to video something new like that.
Here's what's funny, though. We drove that months ago, and I had it already edited and done here in Indiana on my machine, but I never uploaded it to YouTube. And so as soon as I get to Florida, a little birdie told me that Toyota is going to release this week. I'm like, oh, no. But I had the footage on my phone. So I re-edited the whole thing. I shot the intro in front of AstroTurf in the garage where we were and did it. Yeah. So, Chuck G, the video, it's like the last upload I did. So other than the 2 shorts on the same rig, it's the last upload. It's like a 12-minute video, the Toyota. And we were fortunate to have driven it ahead of time and been able to put out a video on release day with the rest of the influencers. Which, I know what it's like to play that game. It's fun, but I haven't been in it. So it was cool to be able to drop it at the same time. So I'd really like that video to perform so I can be like, hey, don't miss out on this crew over here. Because you don't just get my opinion. We're avid axial and crawler dudes. Be a little bit, down to the bolts and the bolt holes of the skid plates. I know the difference between these various iterations of 10s. And, not for my own whistle, but if you want to know about something, go to the guy who does.
There's your link to your video. I threw it up there, guys.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Dad. It was cool. That's a beautiful location. We had a lot of fun. Our buddy Pete had the Gladiator with the broken link, and so it was hilarious watching him goose the throttle and like totally the back end would slide one way or the other on the whole thing.
It's like
it was crazy. And then it's like, here we have this rig that's like production sample, and it's like, let's be careful with it. and then we roll the gladiator over right on top of it.
Yeah. And show off the zip tie.
And show off the zip tie.
Holding
And
the
I
wood
left
up.
that all in.
Dude, it's real.
The video is good. The intro sucks. I'll tell you. In front, the echo in the garage, and it's not even a green screen. I thought it'd be funny. It's a green screen, but it's like AstroTurf. Like that's weird.
Didn't you say you know what I mean?
Yeah, I rhymed. You know, because rhymes are either funny or true, is my theory. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good stuff, man.
Yeah, man. So I hope that video does well, because whatever the next thing is, I want it. I think we could have done an even better job with this Toyota had we been able to see a manual or the box, or, have it.
Well, it was just thrown out of a vehicle and go drive it.
Yeah, and we did. And I'm so glad I had the wherewithal to open the lid up and show some of that. Yep. Flipless design, and the way the rock lights are integrated into the cage.
Yep.
You don't have to have inner fenders on that one.
Yeah.
And for the people who want to say it's just a base camp or it's just a Coyote, it's not. You get lights front and rear. You get dig. You get beefier links. You get trail gear, beefed up trusses on the axles, and you get new rock sliders we've never seen before. And smaller swampers on actual bead locks, so you can change them and keep those rims if you wanted. Or put those tires on different rims if you want.
I wish they would have done that with the Coyote on those trips.
I know. Me too. I still need to get a set of trips.
Yeah.
Bro. I still need to get a set of trips.
You just got a set of trips, man, for your 6.
For the 6?
You're good.
For the 6? Oh, man. So
yeah.
We ought to look at the pictures of that Toyota, so guys can see what we're talking about.
Hold up.
I'll pull them up.
Let's watch the Rubicon fall over the top of the.
Oh, not the video, just the pictures.
I know what I'm talking about, but that's why I was like, man, throw the video up. It's a good video.
I could do that. I could do that. Should we do that instead?
It's a great video, man. It's awesome. We're laughing.
Yeah, but if they watch it here, they're not watching it where it counts.
Yeah, that's right. So show the pictures of it. Let's just look at the pictures.
All right, then. That's what
Let's run through it, and then I'm going to go upstairs and take a nap. Let's go.
It's bedtime, bro. What do you mean?
Dude, I'm 3 hours behind schedule here. 2.5.
Toyota. 2 different colors. I kind of like the tan one.
I do too.
All right, so
it's kind of like the tan and red, the honchos. I like the tan better than I did the red.
See, I like the red honcho, but I like the stripes. I like the
stripes
on the
on the tan one.
Yeah, I think I do
for sure.
All right, let's go. So let me shrink it, ink it, so I can see us a little bit in the chat still. All right, can you guys see what I'm seeing?
Yep.
Okay, there it is. And we'll just go ahead and show you the red one real quick. The red one has chrome wheels, and the tan one has black. They're super swampers. I like that front bumper, though, bro. But let's look at the tan one. It's very reminiscent of these pre-runner bumpers that we're using.
Yep.
It's interesting to note as well, you can get rid of the bed and keep the cage if you wanted to on this. But I really think the lenses for the lights are pretty sweet. Let's you get a SLT3. Again, this has dig out of the box.
I do like that bumper.
The bumper's sweet, dude. Like I kind of want it for this. I feel like I want it for my pre-runner Corvair if the other one doesn't fit good enough.
That's why I'm wondering if I shouldn't get one of those bumpers for this Megalodon.
We'll see if they're. Remind me to look at the parts list here in a minute. So Lexan, but it looks really good. The cut of the body, extra cab Toyota, bobbed and tucked is pretty dope. It needs a little bit of work to make it just throw some weight down low. That's really the only thing this thing suffers, is a little bit of top heaviness. You can start to see the rock rail, though, sticking out there, which will hopefully get a better look at those boat sides here in a minute. I like that, too, the whole skids down there. I'm just pumped we got a Toyota. And look at the arches. Man, if you wanted to throw bigger tires on there or lower this down, you could.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of cutting, and you could.
Yep.
Show me these skids, bro. There's the bumper. Super Swampers, pretty good performing tires. Still Portal, but that trail gear, extra truss work on the axles is new. Top shot, clipless body.
I love that clipless body.
There we go.
And you know what? I love that strap that they did for the battery too. That's super, super friendly.
Very good. Chris got a part number for the front bumper already. So there's the skids.
Nice.
They're very much like the Coyote, except you got those extended bits there. But it's the same base camp skid for the transmission, though, which is great. Let's see. There you can see your battery strap there.
Yep.
On the other side. It really is. So yeah, there's that receiver for the body, how it's straight, and on the Coyote it's curved up. Just slightly different. Yeah, man, I'm a sucker for this stuff, dude.
I definitely like the exo cage to be able to protect that body. Super good platform.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those axles look way beefier to me.
They do. Yeah, I definitely like the housing, the bell housing around that.
Yeah, the trail gear stuff is kind of neat. Partnership.
The pumpkin, I should say, it just definitely looks more beefy.
I think everything is slicker about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like for sliding over. The rear bumper looks cool. But that fuel cell is what receives the bar.
Right.
So I think because of that, they had to go back to the regular base camp shock towers. The Coyote ones were a little too low of profile to work with that, this clipless mechanism. But yeah, those are different. Those are new wheels, Top Gear wheels, and they are beadlock, which is nice. A lot of cage work inside. There's one of the bars that's the front one that slides into that shock tower. That is going nowhere. Look how strong that is.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Servos for days if you want to throw in a winch servo or whatever. Dedicated equipment, ESC, and motor. This comes with a 515 receiver as well because it has to operate the dig. So it's a dope receiver. If you do change to brushless, it's easy to do. And you would just be able to use this stuff on something else.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely different than the Coyote, because the Coyote battery is in a completely different spot.
So that transmission, I wonder if it's like what your CJ7 is, or if it's like the base camp transmission.
No, it's the base camp, bro. It's the base camp and Coyote and base camp builder's kit. Trans.
Okay.
Low center. Yep.
Okay.
100%. If anything, the only difference would be that this is a little slimmer, this cover for the spur gear, but it's the same holes and everything.
Yeah.
The Coyote's like this too, where it's a little slimmer case, but it's the same bolt holes and motor mount and everything.
So with the 10.3 transmission that's in the CJ7, or like my Rubicon or the Renegade, with that indexing plate,
yes,
depending on what size spur or I should say pinion you're going to use, that's the only transmission from Axial, right, that has that plate that you know of?
Yeah, I think the 6 does, and then those 10.3s with that are not low center trans like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the 6 is set up that way.
Yeah, I do think it is.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, this stuff here, that's why it's so easy to change the motors out, pinions on these pre-runners we're doing, because we're not confined to, I mean, you might be if you have the early 10.3 trans, but like the base camp transmissions, man, whatever you can bolt on works.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you can get your pinion to reach. So yeah, man, let's look at the spare parts real quick. Can you still see, or did it stay on?
Yep. Nah, you just clicked replacement parts. I'm waiting to see if it shows.
Shoot, it didn't. That's fine. I'll fix it. That's fine. I'll fix it.
We need to look at this front bumper.
Yeah, I do want to see
part number that Chris put on here. Thanks, Chris, for that part number. AXI 34.
Dude, I'm gonna add that junk to cart right now. Just hold on. Stop screen, share again. Lots of clicking going on.
You're gonna wear your mouse out, man.
Share, bro, share.
Here it is.
All right, now you can see. All right, so I in the replacement parts, sorted high to low. So here we got the body, which folks are gonna go for, I think, just on its own. They're gonna have a lot of things to change to make it fit, though. Comes with the 515, as I said, which is now at a new lower price, only $50, which is cool. SLT3. Here's your dig bits. This already has them.
So wait a minute. So the cage parts there, far right.
Yep.
So that should give you the quick release too, right? Or no?
No, that's only going to give you the body parts.
So that's just the exo cage itself.
Yes, on the body, not the chassis. So the stuff you need.
Yeah. Okay.
That bolt, the Lexan.
Right. So you got to get your gas tank with the release and everything else for it.
Which is this.
Okay. It's a separate kit.
And look there's more molded cage work too.
Oh, okay.
So you're in $75 before you have the body, which is another 65.
65, yeah.
So $140 already.
Yep.
And then bumper and grill and stuff like that. So I mean, gosh, you just get the truck. Just get the truck, man.
Yeah.
Because who knows? You may need some of this stuff too. It looks like you do.
Yep.
But here's I do want to open this up. Yeah, these sliders are different. See, there's bigger cutouts.
Yep.
And that's for the rock rail parts to come through. Otherwise, they're kind of similar.
Yep.
So that's 20. And then the rock rails, there they are by themselves. They're another $20. Regular old light kit, except there's orange in this one. So that's pre-released. It's not out yet. It's pre-order. I'll be buying up some of this stuff, brother, without a doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
sure.
But that's pretty much it. We need to get to the bumper though.
We gotta get to the front bumper, yeah.
Front bumper.
Yep.
Oh, front bumper comes with a rear bumper for $14.
What?
Yeah, man.
Sweet. So I'm kind of curious, how's that front bumper mount on?
See this second piece here?
Okay, so that's
that's what pegs to the chassis rails, and then the bumper has posts on it that send it through here.
The bumper's got posts on it. Okay.
Yep. They all do. A lot of that actually.
Well, with as much stuff as they're changing on things, I just, you never know. I don't see it in that picture. That's why I was like,
You can see if you look at the bumper where they're at because of these little weird indentations.
Yeah, it's hard for me to see it from here, but yeah, okay. Yep.
It's how it has to be. It's gonna, and you can see here at the front bumper cross member there's a screw in the middle that probably goes to the back of this, which is definitely a new thing. But then posts that are going to take it through holes that are
like normal. Yeah.
Yes.
So is this pre-order too, or?
Yes.
Okay.
March 5th, which is right around the corner.
Right around the corner, yeah.
So there's different cross member bits, and you can see this rear bumper goes on in a unique kind of way. And then where it's keys right directly to the chassis. You see this here? Can you see my cursor?
Yep.
That stuff there is going to go right up into the chassis and then bolt on sideways. And then you're going to have stuff that bolts either to the top or bottom of this.
Yep.
I think.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have to order one of those. I think that would be a great pre-runner bumper.
I think so. But yeah, that's his regular old base camp motor plate and transmission stuff.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, man. Let's see real quick. I want to see what the ring gears are. I think I'm too far already. Yeah, I'm into the bearings. Hold on. So I think it's 27 by 8, but I could be wrong. Jerry, I will check that out. Jerry says he posted up a Wayback Machine style post in the pilot's lounge.
I just saw that.
I'll have to check it out.
Nice.
Chris
said he was up late last night looking through all the 1/10 axial exploded views, looking for the plastic peg and servo horn for the SCX10 3 to use the 2-speed. So plastic peg and servo
should be the
plastic peg and servo horn for the.
It should be the same stuff for the dig, basically, right?
Well, here's the thing. Is that, Chris, are you talking about the CJ7 transmission, the one that I got in my Megalodon? It's got to be.
It looks like 30 by 8 ring and pinion.
Yeah, I saw that for that new one.
So in that case, you throw a 27x8 in the front, or a 33x8 in the back. Either way gets you the same overdrive. Not the same, maybe exactly, but it gets you overdrive.
Chris, you probably can't see this, but are you talking about where is it? The plastic peg, this plastic peg on the back of the transmission?
I think the picture he sent me had it in there, but it's just hard to recognize it. All right, I'm going to go to optional parts real quick because I want to see if they've got brass for this, because they probably do. Real quick. Share screen again, fool. All right.
Option. Oh, so he's saying, okay, all right. So it's the same. I guess I didn't realize it's the same peg and horn on the base camp dig.
Yeah, because it's like the same thing that's happening. It just, I don't know, because I haven't done the second gear deal. But didn't you do a video on it, Kelly?
I did. I was just confirming that that's what he was talking about, just because I didn't realize that they're using the same parts, which only makes sense.
So this is it right here, isn't it?
For the dig on the base camp. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
And
so he's talking about the servo horn. Yeah. So that pin.
It's right there.
This. Yes. Yep.
It's right there.
Yep.
It's a screw and a pin that goes on a rod end, that screws to a rod end. You can kind of see me do it on my Coyote dig conversion and probably the base camp build video. Oh, they got a kit that doesn't have the gears for $8. That's cool. Honestly, though, if you've got the arm that spins on the threads, you could use about anything to achieve that arm. A bolt.
Yep.
With some heat sink on it or something.
You can put a zip tie on it. It's certified.
Yeah. There you go. Let's see if they get any brass for that ass. Yeah, they do. Same as it ever was. Any of the brass they have for their portals are going to work on this.
They're all going to work.
There's a 27x8 if you wanted it. Then you could throw that in the front and have overdrive. That's about it, though. I don't see any knuckles or nothing. Could be they're out of stock, though.
Yep. Best thing you could do is just buy a set of brass rings and throw them in the tires.
That too. It's the diff covers are easy as well. What's up, Doobie?
Yep, they are.
Yeah, man, that's a Toyota.
Sweet.
I want to check this dig conversion kit out one more time. So if you go look at compatibility, it shows you the 10.3s, but it's all the 10.3s with a base camp style transmission. Mm-hmm. So here's what's interesting. Let's go to the CJ7 and look at optional parts and see. I think we'll see the kit he's talking about. Indulge me, dudes. Just indulge me.
No, yeah,
I know you can't see it. That's all right. Give me a sec. I'll do it again.
Well, for the CJ7, you're going to get both. You're going to get the 2-speed and you're going to get the dig. You're going to have both.
All right. So for giggles here, we're in the CJ7 optional parts right now. Is for the base camp. Oh man. Sometimes when it's not at Horizon anymore, you gotta go to other sites. I've never wanted to go second gear on these
Hey, Chris, I got one. I'll sell you. I'll sell you the whole pre-runner. Just got it already in there.
Sorry. Kit without gears.
Hey, Chris, you can just buy this whole thing from me, man. You can get this. You can get all the parts right off of it you need.
Let me look this up without wrecking the stream. Let's see. All right, man. Let me do it. All right. AXI 232 085. Yeah. Except it's an X, not a C, dummy.
So what's his part number? It's just the actual case itself without the gears.
I'm about to find out. That's what he made it sound like. Yeah, the case and dig parts. So yeah, the post is there.
The but thing is that hold on, is that for the base camp or is that for the CJ7 transmission?
Well, it says 10.3, but what it means is
right.
It's only showing compatible on the Toyota, but that doesn't mean that's correct. But it could be.
Well, Chris said base camp. That part number's for the base camp. I don't know, dude.
Well, here's what's funny. That part comes up AXI 3431. So let me do it again and look discontinued. 232085. Remembered it already. Memorized already. Okay. That comes with a lot of what you need, not all of it. And that one, compatibility check, is for the base camp builder's kit. Yeah. So that should work on anything with the low center middle transmission. I'm not sure that's going to work on your CJ7 style trans.
Right. Well, they're both different. When I look at this CJ7 style transmission and that pre-runner, they're both different. The linkages, the one for the two
changed her name, bro.
Huh?
She changed her name.
RC addict.
Bro, I'm gonna have to wait for this origin to show up so I have a box for you.
No more RC stuff for 2 weeks. Sweet, Chris. I can ship you this I can take this thing and get it ready to go. Ship it right to you. You can have a whole pre-runner with the parts you need straight away.
The servo horn and the peg.
All I really need is a servo horn.
For $8, get it. That's the way to go.
If well, hold on. So, I mean, honestly, they are two different style. They are completely different. The actual mechanism between the first and second gear and the dig on this transmission.
The parts are similar, but they're like in a different spot.
They are, but they're not. I mean, they're definitely not interchangeable. So you would not be able. I guess my point is, I can't take the dig portion off of this transmission and replace it with the 2-speed portion. It's different. The way that they go together, you wouldn't be able to make it work.
Yeah, the peg screws onto the arm, which spins onto the. It's like a rod end, but it's not. It's that slider shaft that has the
Yes.
yoke on
It's
it.
got a yoke on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whenever I've built these base camp builders kit, they come with all the dig stuff except the servo. So I always build it in and lock it out like
Yep.
you do. So
Yep.
I need those parts to lock it to lock it out.
And when you lock it out, you need to unscrew it and push it as far forward as you can to lock it out. Because that's what yours was doing out there at the sand that day.
Leave some threads showing.
And
I mean,
you gotta lock it out and make it tight.
Especially if you're going to go fast. I think you can get away with it sometimes if you're just crawling.
Mine was, remember, that base camp.
There's a fine line.
Runner, yeah, I had that on my Land Rover body, the small 110 scale Land Rover body that I printed, like what I gave you. And I thought it was one of the rear end gears, or I had a shim. I thought something wasn't shimmed right in the rear end, and it wound up being that dig lockout.
So a little, especially if you've got gears or overdrives or anything shiftable, you owe it to yourself to play with the travels, because if you got any noise in your trans or anything weird uphill or downhill, that's what it is.
Yep.
It's just not far enough on the travel one way or the other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. Fun.
Cool. I'm about ready to blast. I'm on my last leg over here.
Okie doke.
Hate to tell you.
It's about a 2-hour show.
Yeah. I about had enough for one day. Honestly. About ready to blast off. Oh, Chris, let me know, man. If you want to buy this whole rig, I'll ship it to you. Let's work out a deal, man. Hit me up, Messenger. I can ship it in two weeks.
Anthony, are you in the chat right now? Was he in here earlier? I think so.
Who?
This guy I've been talking to about a build or an upgrade. I think it's the same dude.
Gotcha.
Hold on, sorry. I think this build the guy wants me to do is going to have a Corvair Lakewood body on it.
Oh,
more beer. Yeah.
No.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
Nice.
I think I may stay on, but you can split.
Yeah, dude, it's been a long day, so I need to go get some sleep. Anyway, so thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
You guys all take care. Thanks, Mike Bird.
Check out Kelly, you guys. Check out Kelly. Check out RC 3D Fab Factory Facebook group. Pilots, RC Pilots Lounge. Keep coming by. Kelly did most of the driving on that Toyota video. I did some, but I wanted to get the shots, so I drove it a bunch, but I don't know if I filmed myself too much. But yeah, a truck, you can see what it can do in a beautiful spot. It just needs a little bit for my seal of approval, like every RTR. They need the same thing. A little bit of brass for that axe and
brushless.
Just at least turn up the drag brake if you're going to leave it alone. But if you can, throw in a $90 2-in-1 and call it a day, bro.
Yep.
If you just want to trail it, leave it.
Yep.
But brass It helps, man. The more scale a body is, the more you need down there.
Right.
It's just how it goes.
Well, but the thing is, these trucks, they're just an average all around vehicle, right? I mean, it's something to get your hands wet with, crawling on some rocks, getting you out of the woods, trailing with your buddies. If you want to go get deep into rocks and comp style crawling,
there's
you're gonna,
different stuff you would choose.
you've got to there's other platforms out there for that, but these trucks are well-rounded vehicles right out of the box. Like Ryan said, you put an $80 quick run in it and go brushless, and it makes a world of a difference. And you got a nice truck there that is capable of a lot. But yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not a comp rig. It's not.
And like we said in the video, I think it makes sense. If you want performance, Coyote, there's other things to go with first. If you want a performer that you can, if you want a rig that you can make into a performer with a good base to start with, but scale looking,
right?
That Toyota is nice because you get the lights and the exo cage and the styling. Mm-hmm. So you just have to pick what it is you want, but it's out there, and you can make it so you can make it better. If you want it to perform like a Coyote or something else more kind of performance oriented, you can trick that into it.
Right. You can buy the light kit. You can put it in the Coyote.
You can.
Whatever you want to do. Sky's the limit.
That's it. That's it.
All right, guys. I'm out of
here. All
right,
man.
Yeah, I'll see you later, guys. Have a good one. Ryan, glad you're back safe.
Bro, we got to figure it out. We got to go play.
Are we doing Wednesday night? We are, right? Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, let's touch base and figure it out. Next weekend looks pretty decent.
Let's go.
So let's try and figure it out. All right, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Have a good Sunday.
All right, man. See ya.
Yep, bye.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to go myself. What are you guys into? Saturday night, just got home, out of my mind. Glad to be home. Been looking forward to getting in here and talking about new stuff and whatever. I should make a list of things I need to do. And Chuck, yes. So there's only very little bit left. The best places to go for that now is Vanquish themselves and A-Main. I have an affiliate with A-Main, so I would send you there if you wanted to help the channel that way. But whatever. So A-Main and Vanquish Products website themselves. For me, my A-Main link right now, it's if you go to my description, you click the Red Cat Vertex link and it takes you to A-Main. Then you can search up whatever you want. But yes, Vanquish is no longer really being sold at Horizon. There's a few things left that I think are discounted, but no, you're not going to find the vast majority there anymore. This is the new Origin kit, which is clipless body. It's an International Scout, even though they don't say it officially. It totally is. And I built this kit the other day, and it's phenomenal. And I've built a bunch of base camps. I built a Vanquish Portal Phoenix, RC four-wheel drive, and a bunch of base camps, and this. And I've altered and messed with plenty of others. But, bro, this kit is sick. It's straight axle. And I got an Origin. I got an H10 optic Origin that I cannot wait to mess with. That'll be here next week. This thing's ready to go. I just got to paint the body. Like, the whole thing is done. Good manual. I like these. I like my base camps too. I think I can build a base camp without the manual at this point. But these are killer. These are killer. Rock lights already in the inner fenders. The shock hoops are an integral part of the inner fender. Um, Really neat stuff going on with this revamped Origin Classic that I like a lot. Um, and my Phoenix has been amazing. Um, so I'm really glad to have this to replace it. I only have my Fordyce from Vanquish, but I do have Link kits. Is your Fordyce straight axle or is that a portal? I'd never had the Fordyce, but it's got the same rock rails and shape as the Phoenix does. Phoenix had a couple different versions, a portal and a straight axle version. Straight. Yeah. I can't believe that's gone. I sold it. That's gone. That's gone. That's all right. That's how I get the other stuff. Yeah, no frills. No frills is cool though. No frills is cool. Like I did all the overdrive business because it was there. I don't think I knew how to not do it. Like I wouldn't have known what to do if I left it off. I mean, I guess still install it, but like lock it out. And I was like, I'll get the servo and just do it. But when I built the Phoenix, it had all the things, and I just put them in. But this one, it's instead of being a VFD twin transmission on this, it's just a VFD. So you can add stuff to it, but you gotta add stuff to it. And honestly, man, I'm kind of good either way. Overdrive is cool. On certain rigs, I think it makes more sense, and on other rigs, whatever. The mullet kit, I wouldn't mind building a mullet, actually, but I don't know. It might be nice to have one. My Coyote is pretty dialed, but I'd like to have. It might be nice to dial in something to see if I can make something better than that Coyote is. Yeah, dig. And I could add, and that's what this one has, right? You can add dig to this. I probably won't. I don't use it very often. I've put it in a few things. I wanted to put it in the Coyote just because I wanted to do all the things. I did everything you can do, I think, to that Coyote, except throw a winch on it to suck it down. Someone got something they want to see if you get something you do. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I like making them, so I'll let them go, so I can get another one. I still want to do a boom kit. Bad. You got the IJ files for the VS410, bro. I told you guys I got an optic, but I about got another one of these. I'm nuts. I'm nuts. Yeah. We'll see. It looks like I'm doing a couple kits for some other guys. So that's cool too. Nice flapping lips. Yes. When I finally, so I got two pre-runners. One of them still four-wheel drive. So I'm going to have another steering straight front axle spare again soon. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with it. I gotta be honest. There's a part of me that wants to take this new Toyota and make it straight axle. I don't know why. And if that's the case, I can make a mullet with axial stuff. All right, Chuck. See you later. Good to see you again, man. H10 axles. Are the H10 axles straight? They are, aren't they? Flapping Lips has a set of H10 axles, you guys. Oh, man. See, I saw Harley put H10 axles on a VS410 and got a little more width out of it, I think. We talked about this the other day. I can't remember what the difference was. Anybody interested, though? Flapping Lips has some H10 axles, straight axles. Is it raining or snowing? This thing is so nice, though, dudes. Squish. Man. I got to get this body done. It's going to be so nice painted up and done. I need to order lights for it. I need to make a list. It's 10 scale, but it's like that's a rig, dude. The box back stuff makes them look, I think, beefy. All right, let's make a list and check it twice real quick. All right. Pre-shopping. All right. So, origin, paint, lights. I think there's an interior kit out for it now. Doobie RC, your next project is rebuilding your wife's crawler. Nice. Yeah, I'm interested in this email I just got. Yeah, I had to buy a new charger the other day. Mine finally gave up. Okay, so the origin, paint, and lights. Let's see. The origin classic. I'm getting confused. The optic. I need the origin files, which Kelly has. It probably needs lights. I kind of already have a power system, maybe on the way. The Corvair. I need to make the body mounts. I got to design them up. And then transmission. I'm going to write it down just so I can put a line through it. Transmission marked off. Motor and servo are on the way. Receiver. I need to print a big one. Corvair for pre-runner. I need to give plasma so I can get a boom racing kit and a Toyota so I can make it straight axle. Dude, that's what I should do. Put the H10 axles on the Toyota. How much you want for those? Holy smokes. All right. And finish the tile bathroom. Okay. It's a whole page full of stuff already. About to make popcorn for the Olympics. What? Doobie, what's your wife's crawler you got to rebuild? I don't know, man. I am liking that clipless body idea a lot, especially the slide through post. 79 Blazer RC 4-wheel drive. Nice. Nice. I like the little Leafer RC 4-wheel drive, man. I did the FJ55 kit. It's not. It's nice. Got the 2-in-1 in it. I'm probably getting rid of it too. What needs fixed on it? Man, you got a Loctite. I feel like you got to Loctite everything on those. I mean, a lot of kits are plastic, so they hold. But like the metal stuff, man, you really got to. Oh, you're changing the leaves out. Nice. Yeah, dude. Man, even when I leave all the leaves off, except for the one big one, it's still too stiff. It's still too stiff. But it's fine, you know. It's a trail truck for me. The departure sucks, you know. But this would be so stiff if I left all the leaves in that they expect you to leave in. I got just one in them, I think. Yeah, just the one leaf on each corner. And I think they send 4 for each corner. I like their kits though. They're neat. Which is kind of why I want to see what the boom kits are about, because I feel like the boom kit is like what you get if you mixed Vanquish with Leafers. And a lot of the RC 4-wheel drive bodies are hard bodies. This one's actually Lexan. So you get even less out of the suspension because it doesn't weigh much. Yeah, that Twisted Fab Company stuff is kind of neat. I've seen it, but I haven't done it. But I got a brushless in this one. It's nice. That FOC, man, once you've had brushless, it's hard to look the other way. Dude, those CJ7s on the Leafs look fantastic. I keep using FMS 1.6 Jimny kits to do cheap leaf jobs. All right, last minute anything, guys. I'm going to go in a sec. Michael J. Fox, Calprint upholstery. I'm not super in love with these Wranglers. The Wranglers are fine. I don't really love these beadlocks, but they're deep dish. So I don't know. I wanted this thing wide so I don't break all the mirrors and stuff off. Yes, sir. Flapping lips. Thank you for coming by. I really wished I would have done the weather stripping on the windows on this one. I'm not. I feel like I do better on 3D printed bodies than Lexan bodies for paint. I don't know why. Well, I don't know why it should make a difference, but it seems to. Awesome. I went nuts on this one because it comes with plastic bumpers and you don't really get skids. I think the inner fenders are extra too. Like I did everything on this one, dude. Metal front and rear, the skids and the rock rails, the inner fenders, brushless. Like I don't know why, but I did all the things to it. Make some half doors. Nice. Do those doors open? They come off okay? I'd be kind of scared too. I wonder if anybody has a print file for the doors, because then you could do it to them. Or print them off that way if they already have them that way. Yeah, those doors open, they come off. So, yeah, man. Good stuff. Gotta have something to do. Too many rigs. So little time. All right, guys. Yeah, thanks for coming over. Check out the Toyota video we did. If you haven't yet, please, thanks. Kelly, myself, and Pete got out there with it a couple months ago at one of our favorite spots. We got to drive it and have some fun. Our buddy had his Gladiator with us, gimping along with a link broke. And it was hilarious to watch the back end just kind of jump from one side to the other. And if he needed to adjust where the back of the Gladiator was, he would just like either get in the gas or hit the brakes. And he could jump his back end over on the axle to where he wanted it, which was fun to watch. All right, stay tuned to your buddies. Check out that video. If you're shopping, check out the links in the description. That helps. Thank you so much. Next week, come around for Wednesday show is when the normal time is 7:00 Eastern time. You can always catch it on the replay, but live is nice. And then, sometimes on the weekend, it is kind of whatever. It depends what I got going on or to wrench on. But I should have mail call stuff show up by Wednesday. So we'll have some stuff to show you. And I want to get going on the Porgin files. So I want to do that to the optic. I just like flat panels are fine, but man, the round stuff, the Porgin files look kind of cool, dude. And I'll never have the $3,500 Origin, so the Porgin look on my not $3,500 rig will be fine. Just got to figure out what color. Thanks so much, y'all. We'll see you. We're out here in 5. Hanger rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. I almost forgot. And we'll see you next time. Bye now. Boom.